I just wanted to ask you about how you've been adjusting to online learning and what it was like teaching your composition students at SFCM this semester.
Well, it was surprisingly effective. We did it all through email. I had 1 day a week for each student. They would send me their compositions, the scores, and MIDI recordings of them, their compositions in progress. And then I was at leisure to study the scores and listen to the recordings. And also they would send me comments and questions and so on. And then I would take plenty of time to respond with suggestions and reactions and ideas and further questions. So in a sense, it worked very much like a lesson, except that it was spread out over a couple of days for each student, because I told them I would respond to them no later than 2 days after they sent me their work. So it was spread out in the course of a week, and it worked surprisingly well. On the downside, of course, we missed seeing each other, and we missed laughter, and we missed spontaneity. In a way, the one thing that I missed, and I'm sure they did too, was my being able to demonstrate anything at the piano or go over their score and play parts of it and suggest that it might go this way or that way, but it worked out okay.
Well, I think in these times we'll take okay.
I think you're right, yeah. I miss the contact, of course. I miss it terribly, and I'm sure they do too, but in a way we honed our skills, our communication skills, all the more because we had to think how to put things, and we had time to think about what we wanted to say or do.
It's inspiring to me that as artists, we're finding ways to continue and to grow in this unprecedented time.
I am also inspired by that and very moved. I'm moved by the lengths to which people will go to continue to communicate.
That is so beautiful. The only thing I would ask is how you feel like your artistic life has changed during this time.
I continue composing very much as I always did. Composing does not require being in person with anybody else until such time as things have to be recorded or rehearsed. And then, of course, one has to be very social, even without the social distancing. When I'm not cleaning the house, gardening, I am composing, and I am in the middle of producing a CD of my settings of poems by Ursula Le Guin, who was my good friend and collaborator and who died a couple of years ago. This is going to be a memorial album, and David Garner is going to be my producer. It is already, I should say, my producer. Some of it is already in the can, and some of it has yet to be composed. So I am working on that.
It makes me so happy to know that we can still be making art during this time, and that you have a new and continued project that you're still able to work on.
Yes, well, in the way that I usually do it, virus or no virus. Okay, well, I very much appreciate you're doing this, and I appreciate your patience and your know-how.